Alright, what's up guys? It's been a while. I haven't been able to work on my car in weeks because I had a work trip 2 weeks ago and then I was on vacation all of last week. So my apologies about not uploading or giving you any kind of update. If I had 1,000 subscribers, I would have made a few community posts which let you just post like a picture and some text just to like give you an update in between uploads. But you need 1,000 subscribers to do so, and I mean I'm getting pretty close, but I'm not there yet. So yeah, between like finishing the part out, which was all like boring stuff that I don't think you guys would have wanted to see, and then the work trip, and then my vacation, it was just kind of bad timing, so I didn't really have anything for you guys for a few weeks. I did record the part out, so I could just show you some clips for it right here as I explain what I had to do. So basically, like, I got the stock suspension on. That didn't take too long. I got the front end back on. I didn't have to take it off, but I chose to take it off for the intercooler. I got the turbo off, the Garrett G25 660, and I got that all like wrapped up so that it's like it won't get dirty, like nothing can get inside the ports. That's pretty much it. So then I pushed the car out to the street. It was very difficult to push actually from all the way back here because my backyard is like slanted downhill. So yeah, that was not fun. Take a look under here. Look how freaking stock this thing is. I didn't put everything on, like I didn't put the turbo on or the downpipe, and most of the stuff is kind of like just put in place without actually being bolted down all the way. But everything's here. Pretty crazy looking at this car being bone stock. Still got to get some side markers since these are color matched, and I might get rid of the tails, not sure yet. Got to get a chrome badge for back there. Got to put that handle cover back on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But I got the car towed to the shop 2 weeks ago, and I got it there the same day that I had a work trip. So then I went right to my work trip, and then I went right from my work trip right on to vacation. So I just got home a couple days ago. The weather's been really rainy. Haven't really got anything done yet. So I just, as you saw, washed the car. So I'm finally ready to start working on this thing. Here's basically the plan. I want this engine to be reliable. So as much as I want to do this build completely myself, if the engine blows in 6 months, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed off because I really want to just enjoy this car and have fun modifying it, like doing smaller modifications on it instead of taking the entire engine out again. That's the goal. So I'm hoping to get the engine out this week and get it dropped off to the shop next week. So basically I'm paying an engine builder to assemble the bottom end. Then I will take the engine and put it in myself. That way I get to keep the car here while the engine's being built, and I get to fully inspect everything in the car, tweak a few things, plan some stuff out. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do in the car, and having the car here while the engine's being built will just benefit me a lot. So yeah, that's the plan. The gray Golf R, hopefully it's done in like another month or two. I'm not gonna rush the guy. Yeah, hopefully that thing is back in the next month or two so that I can sell it and not have to insure multiple cars at the same time, because my insurance is insane now, having 2 Golf Rs, a base Golf, and the RSX. So yeah, hopefully in like 3 months from now, I'll only have this car and the RSX on there. Actually, this car and probably a different car, because the RSX is probably not gonna stick around. I'd rather have a second VAG car. So yeah, the plan for tonight, the rest of the night, is to get the front end up on jack stands and do the leak down test. I think I probably have like an hour before it gets dark. So I don't know, hopefully I can pull this off. I actually came out 2 nights ago and found ants crawling all over this car, which really sucks because I'm trying to keep this thing nice, and my Acura had an ant problem, and I do not want an ant problem with this car. So real quick, I'm just gonna look around on the inside and make sure that I don't see any ants on the inside. because yeah, I'm just trying to keep them on the outside. I don't want ants anywhere, but they're already on the outside. I saw them crawling in through here a lot, so I'm a little bit worried that they might be able to get into the hatch from there. I don't know if that's even possible. There's a lot of ants. I wasn't able to check yesterday because it was pouring raining all day, but I bought 2 nights ago, I bought a bunch of the like ant poison stuff. Well, I don't see any of it right now. I don't know if that means that the ants ate all of it or what. I don't see any ants either, so I don't know. I haven't washed it since I got it. I got it probably like 6 weeks ago, something like that. Oh. Nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope. Maybe time to get a low profile jack, because I don't think I'm gonna get in there unless I take the side splitter off now, which may not be a bad idea because I'm gonna replace it with the Maxton one anyway. Maybe this side will be a little bit better. Alright, so I just got a call from my job, which just took away some of my time, but I'm working on getting this side splitter off. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be replacing this anyway with the Dutch Part Company ones that I have sitting in my room. So yeah, this isn't that big of a deal, but I'm almost done. I have 5 of the screws out so far. And there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 10 total. So I'm gonna try to whiz through this. All right, I just got all 10 of those guys out. And this thing is still just hanging there. So I don't know. I guess you gotta like give it a little pull. But I mean, that's kind of reassuring. Like this thing's on there. Pretty sturdy. I'm not sure why it's on there so tight. Hopefully my Dutch Parts ones stay on here this sturdy, because this is really on there good. Like I'm having a hard time getting this thing off. Joke's gonna be on me if I pull this thing off and I still can't jack up my car. Oh God, I'm trying not to scrape these up too bad because I'd like to give them to someone else. All right, finally got this guy off. Trying to protect it with that shirt so it doesn't get all scratched up at the bottom. Yeah, this guy's in pretty good shape. Can definitely get reused by someone else. Almost feels like there's glue right there. I don't think that this would have been glued on, but at the same time, that's exactly what it feels like. It does look like it was on the entire, pretty much the entire thing. It's this squiggly mark. Yeah, maybe it was glued on. Anyway, I got this thing off, so I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that I can get the jack under there now. If anybody wants these, hit me up on Instagram. I'm in central New Jersey and I'm close to the Pennsylvania border. I don't know what to sell them for, but I think they cost about $250 new, so I don't know, probably like $150. Got these screws bagged up before I forget and I lose them. So it's time for the moment of truth. Let's see if the jack wants to fit underneath here now. Come on, baby. Yes. Got it, I think. I should definitely buy a low profile jack, because once I put the side splitter back on, it's not gonna work. All right, here we go. First time jacking up this car. I'm jacking the car up because I can't find the crank bolt. So I need to get under there, find the crank bolt so that I can get the each cylinder to top dead center so that I can do the leak down test properly. I can't reach in there when the car's on the ground because I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, I'm new to the 5-cylinder. If it was on my other car, I could just do it when it's on the ground. I could spin the crank while I'm on the ground and while the car's on the ground. Alright, I got the car up on both sides. Nice and safe here. We got the jack on that side. Got an extra wheel stuck underneath that side. So this is the first time going underneath this car. Let's see what we got. The belly cover is not on here. That's fine. Maybe I'll invest in a nice like street shield. Looks like we got some oil leaking out of here, unless that is transmission fluid. Looks like oil. So yeah, not really sure where that's coming from, but there's definitely an oil leak. Could be from the rear main seal, because this is the bell housing right here. Looks like it's like a stock looking dog bone mount. Not really sure what that is. I'd be surprised if it's actually the stock dog bone mount, but I don't know. I don't know if this engine uses, well actually it's the transmission that the mount goes onto, so it must be like a stock mount from, I'll have to grab my APR mount and try sticking it on here. This is the first look at the tubular subframe from Verkline. It's really nice. And I can see that he has what appears to be an H&R front sway bar. So that is pretty sick, because that's something that I was going to upgrade anyway. And aluminum control arms. I think it has the Super Pro bushings. So over here is where I'm gonna have to go. Get to that crank bolt. With the FSI engine in this car, the crank bolt is it's like closer to like right over here. So this engine has a whole extra cylinder, so it shifts all the way over here. So that's really tight. Wow, I did not know it was that tight of a fit in here. So I should probably pull this fender liner out to be able to work a little bit more comfortably in here. Looks like the transmission cracked and was like JB welded together or something like that. And it looks like it's cracked more over there actually. Not sure what happened there, but there's definitely a nice big crack on this trans. So that's a bit of a surprise. So I'm gonna try to get this fender liner off so that I can actually get my hand up there to get my hand on that crank bolt. Alright, so just one screw is holding this guy in. So that's a little bit uncomfortable, but whatever. So now that that guy's out, I should have a much easier time to access the crank bolt. Looks like that is the case. But yeah, it's weird. There's like no, like, I can't actually see in there. Can't even see where the actual bolt is. Like, is it in there? Unless it's behind the pulley right here. So here's the pulley. And then those 5 bolts hold the pulley on. So I figured out that you either need to use a special tool for spinning the crank. I'm not gonna go buy the crank. I'm not gonna go buy that tool if I don't have to. So the other way would be to use those damper bolts. So that's the method I'm gonna try. But I've been kind of doing a lot of thinking and taking a few breaks. So it's already past the time curfew, so I can't be loud out here. So I'd rather just wait until tomorrow to do this. The thinking that I'm doing is that this engine bay just needs to be rearranged a bit. The leak down test and starting to pull off the front end and everything else will have to wait till the next video. So expect to see that video in a few more days. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.